and pleasure to introduce our second honoree, Walk with Sally. Walk with Sally is named as the 2017 Nonprofit Organization of the Year, and it's founded by Mr. Nick Arquette in 2005. Walk with Sally fosters hope for families impacted by cancer. As many of us know firsthand, including our family, a cancer diagnosis dramatically impacts not only the life of the patient, but also the lives of the family members, especially dependent children and young adults. With so much focus, understandably, on the patient, many times children in the home frequently feel lost, unsupported, and literally sometimes just left alone. By matching each child with a trained adult mentor whose life has also been impacted by cancer, hosting special community activities, offering financial assistance, and other programs, Walk with Sally does an incredible job of providing individualized support to help these children and let them know that they are not alone. I'm going to ask Mr. Nick Arquette to join me up here on the stage. So Nick, we know and understand that you were inspired to start Walk with Sally through your own experience. And you named the organization in memory of your mother, Sally. You passed away from breast cancer when you were only 16. So let's listen to Nick tell his story here in the video, and then he'll share a few words with us. Please pay attention to the screen.
Walk with Sally is really a special program that deals with the children who are impacted by cancer. So children who find out that mom, dad, guardian, or sibling has cancer, it really impacts their life. And Walk with Sally is committed to bringing a mentor, an adult, to their lives that have gone through the experience of cancer so they can share in that experience. And it's somebody outside the family that really allows for them to have a connection and someone that can help them get through a tough time and at the end of the day have fun. My goal, because I lost my mother to cancer, kind of reflecting back on like the day she sat me down on the edge of the bed at 11 years old and said, you know, I've got breast cancer and I'm not doing well and I'm gonna have to go through treatment. And so the impact that cancer has on families is really a long-term impact. And this really motivated me as a young entrepreneur to do something social good, be a social entrepreneur, and find something outside of myself that could help other kids go through the experience I've gone through. And I honestly took that idea and bottled it up for Walk with Sally and said, what would it look like if you had a consistent friend who was completely committed to you, that would give at least a year of their time, 6 to 8 hours a month, and what would happen to you in that experience to know that somebody is going to show up for you every day, every week. So it wasn't just magically appearing, it was actually happening. And that's, I think, those incredible people that stepped up for me, that was sort of the inspiration. We did over 9,000 volunteer hours last year. Our volunteers can be mentors. They can commit to that level, or they can also be a friend for the day. We have an activity day which has over 70 kids that come for the day, and a lot of times they don't know the program very well and they just want a buddy. We did a huge ocean day and partnered with Jimmy Miller Foundation, and we had in El Porto 70 kids learning how to surf for the first time. Great way for a volunteer to come and spend 4 hours at the beach and just have fun. Like, at the end of the day, I want kids to not have cancer, define who they are, and have a good time. We're modeled a lot after the national mentoring guidelines. So 7 to 17 is really the time in which a mentor can come in and be an impact. Finding the families has been difficult. And again, you go back to technology, but you go back to the grassroots community, which is all the charities here should know what we do so that we can share in all of our missions. The medical communities, And then most importantly, the schools. Anyone that has a connection to schools should know who Walk with Sally is, because every year there's a new mom or a new dad that gets diagnosed, and that child is sitting in the corner. And they're being spotted, and eventually the teacher understands what's going on, and that's the perfect time for Walk with Sally to step in. I just wanted to thank everybody in the Peninsula, the PV community, and the Palos Verdes Chamber. Thank you for continuing to hold the place for us and helping us grow.
Nick, thank you for sharing the story, and the Palos Verdes Peninsula Chamber of Commerce is honored to name Walk with Sally as the 2017 Nonprofit Organization of the Year. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Arquette.
Thank you so much. I'm humbled to be here tonight. I'd love to bring up my team of staff from Walk with Sally. Paige and Michelle, can you come out? Because you're really the reason why we're here. This incredible staff. And I guess one of them went to the restroom, so she's not going to be able to come up tonight. Oh, she's filming? Sorry, Paige. Michelle, our Director of Development here, and just to pay respect to my staff and the folks that aren't here today. As we mentioned in the video, 9,000 mentoring hours this year, and we're not even done yet. 12 years ago, I just had an idea, and I shared it with this community, and you embraced it. You believed that there needed to be something like this for children impacted by cancer. My mom, Sally, there she is.
Thanks, Aaron.
My mom, Sally, died of breast cancer in my arms at 16, and the impact was devastating. She was a single mother trying to raise 2 boys. And this is a story that's playing out throughout LA County every day. And Walk with Sally is on a mission to make sure that no child goes through the experience alone. We are committed to mentoring these children, sometimes for 8, 9, 10 years, and get them on to a successful life. Because their life should not be defined by their cancer story. Every child wants to be known. And we are committed to making sure that they have a voice. And when you show up for these children, the future is bright. This community has been amazing. I don't know where I would have been able to start. I don't know if I lived in Ohio or somewhere else if this would be possible to start an organization 12 years ago and get the support as we now grow throughout all of LA County. And now our goal and our sights are set on every city, which is very exciting. I think we can clap for that one. I like the sound of that. And so as we venture on, we continue to thank you for your support, this community, the PV Chamber and the board. You guys lit me up when you called. Taranay has been one of our most important supporters and has been there from the beginning. Gabe, Terry, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Very, very, very appreciative of hosting this tonight. South Bay Automation from the beginning, you've been there, and I thank you for hosting the music tonight. Very jazzy, really. Love those guys. I've had them do my event for White Light, so we love those guys. And all of the nominees, I mean, the people that are being honored tonight, Jackie, you're an amazing inspiration, and I only hope I can be like you sometime in my life. At some point, I think I can elevate to that level. So you are just an inspiration to Vistas for Children and the work that you do for so many different charities. You know, we need more Vistas for Children. This is what it's all about. Every day we do the grind. So my 3 minutes are up. I love you all, and thank you for your support. Appreciate it. And by the way, this is in honor of every mom and dad that has to sit down and tell their child that they have cancer. So to Who's Your Sally, for those Sallys out there, we love you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Nick Arquette, walk with Sally. I said to Ivan, standing back there, I said,